I think this is interesting. This goes back to 1952 up to present day, and shows this is the proportion of European foul brood colonies. And I'll show you, this is how the treatment methods have changed over the years, and you can see how it's affected the numbers we have.
Her har vi så data helt tilbage fra 1952 og til dato, og det man kan se i forekomsten andelen af de familier, der har haft europæisk bipest.
So, from about the early 50s to the late 60s, we had destruction of symptomatic colonies.
Og 52 og så til sidst i 60'erne, der anvendte man destruktion af bifamilier med symptomer.
Then, from the late 60s up to the mid-80s, we were using oxytetracycline and treating both symptomatic colonies and contact colonies. So that's all colonies within an apiary.
Og 60'erne og så til 84, der brugte man antibiotika, hvor man behandlede både bifamilien, der var angrebet, altså med symptomer, og så lavede bifamilien.
And then after that, we moved to using just oxytetracycline on the symptomatic colonies.
Og derefter indtil slutningen af 90'erne, der brugte man antibiotika, men kun på de bifamilier, hvor man så symptomer. Og undlade altså behandling af nabobifamilier.
Something's happened here. This actually also coincides with this also coincides with when my boss started working at the B unit. So, I don't know.
Der skete noget der, da man gik over til den nye metode, og samtidig da startede Selwyns chef sit arbejde i afviklingen.
And after that, you can see.
Nice.
No, it's just I didn't say he was responsible. I said it's just coincidence. And you can see now we have the shook swarm and destruction and OTC combination. The numbers are now coming back down again. So hopefully what we're doing in the UK is working. Fingers crossed, we'll see in the future.
Nu har man så indført de tre muligheder, som det er nævnt. Destruktion, omsætning og eventuelt antibiotika. Og tiden vil så vise. Det ser ud som om det virker, men tiden vil vise, om det så holder.
You can see we have a lot of information on base. You can see our disease maps, information on our leaflets, and all of that is available to you. If you go to nationalbeeunit.com, there's a massive amount of information on there that you can just have a look at. It's free access. Feel free, be happy for you to look on that, it's cool.
Der findes en meget information på base, og man er velkommen til at se det her adgang for alle. I think that people were just making a note.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's up there anyway, so I'll show it again.
nationalbeeunit.com.
Okay. And just to end on, I'll just say things to remember when dealing with honeybees and disease. Practice good apiary hygiene. And I think one of the key things is that every beekeeper should know what healthy brood looks like. If you know what healthy brood looks like, you know when there's something wrong with it.
Og meget vigtigt, det er, at man ved, hvordan ser det sunde yngelleje ud. Hvis man ved det, så ved man også, når der er noget galt.
Check regularly for European foul brood. We do 2 dedicated foul brood checks a year on our colonies. When you go through the colony and you look for nothing else other than brood diseases.
Check for symptomer. For europæisk bipest. De gør det selv 2 gange om året, hvor man virkelig går i dybden med undersøgelsen.
And if you do find something that you're not sure about, contact an experienced or trained beekeeper or your authorities.
Og hvis man finder noget, som man ikke er sikker på, ikke kan forklare, så kontakt bisygdomsinstituttet.
And if anybody has any questions or would like to contact me afterwards, please feel free to drop me an email. Any more information you can see on bpest. And thank you very, very much for your attention.
Og I er velkommen til at kontakte Selwyn Wilkins. I kan gå ind på hjemmesiden, I kan sende en e-mail til ham. And you stay until tomorrow?
Yes, and I'm around this afternoon, this evening.
Der er faktisk plads til et spørgsmål eller to for os nu.
I was just wondering about exchanging the brood frames. Is this something that beekeepers try and do regularly, or something that you recommend?
Just as a regular turnover, yes. We would at least 3 a year, but what we try and get them to do regular comb exchange. Some beekeepers have actually seen that when you do shook swarm, you have increased vigour, and you will actually get it's like a swarm vigour, and you will get more production out of a colony. So some beekeepers actually will do this once a year. They go through their apiaries.
Spørgsmålet var, om man anbefaler udskiftning af yngstavler af voksindgreb. Og det anbefaler man, ja, cirka med 3 års cyklus. Nogle biavlere oplyser, at når man har lavet omsætning af bifamilier, så får man faktisk en stimulering af bifamilien, og de er faktisk begyndt at skifte voksnyngler i hvert år.
I was also just wondering about when Varroa arrived in the UK, whether that might be a reason why EFB's risen.
We haven't seen any direct correlation with because we have Varroa everywhere. I think it's probably his change of practice. There's no correlation with European foulbrood and Varroa load.
Spørgsmålet var, om man har set nogle sammenhæng mellem indtrængende Varroa i England og så forekomst af europæisk bipest. Det har man altså ikke kunnet se nogen sammenhæng mellem forekomst af Varroa og så europæisk bipest.
Der er plads til et spørgsmål her. Der er ikke nogen. Tak, så.
Okay.
Var der nogen alligevel?
I have one question. American foulbrood.
Yes.
You use shock swarming there as well?
No, we have a destruction policy.
Okay.
And
Jeg spurgte om man laver dobbelt omsætning i forbindelse med underartsbipest. Det gør man ikke. Der har man udryddelses.
I can show you the difference I did on one of my graphs. Sorry, not to. You can see that we've always had a destruction policy. It's a bit of the disease behaves differently, but this green line down here is the level of American foulbrood that we have, and you can see pretty much it's kept below with 100. We might have the odd outbreak where a single beekeeper will get into difficulty, and we'll have one outbreak, which that was dealt with, and you can see the next year was actually dropped to our lowest, which I think was about 42 cases. So it's yes.
Den grønne linje viser antallet af tilfælde med antallet af bifamilier, hvor man har fundet underartsbipest. Og der var et højdepunkt i 2002. Man har så siden ligget omkring 50 bifamilier hvert år, omkring 2009, hvor der var en enkelt avler med temmelig mange bifamilier, der der fik sygdommen. Så han ligger på et jævnt lavt niveau.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.